Serve our community is one of the 4 operational cornerstones. And for years, Chuck E. Cheese has given millions back to local schools and nonprofit organizations through our fundraising nights. These events are popular with our guests, but are still widely underutilized in many communities. That's where you come in. This video will teach you how to organize, reach out, plan, and run great fundraising nights in your location to give back to your community and build your location's sales. You can't sell what you don't know. So before we even start trying to sell our events to people in our community, we need to get organized and do some research first.
Knowledge is power. There are 4 main things you need to know in order to sell great fundraisers. We need to know our product, what our package includes. We need to know our competition, what other businesses in our area are offering. We need to know our area, who and what types of schools and organizations are we selling to. And finally, we need to know our history. What have we done in the past with fundraising? A Chuck E. Cheese fundraiser night includes a huge variety of benefits, but a few unique features of our event include a 15% donation of all of that group's sales, a full assortment of marketing materials, stickers good for 10 tokens per student, a free meal for teachers and staff along with a trip into the Ticket Blaster. The Ticket Blaster is also available for all guests to purchase. You need to know all aspects of our events, so be sure to reference your fundraiser manual to see the entire list of benefits. With all of these features, fundraising nights should really sell themselves, right? Well, not so fast. With so many other businesses offering similar experiences, we need to be able to stand out from the pack. This is where you need to know your competition. Gathering knowledge on your competition is essential so you can outsell their product. Let me give you an example. Have you had a fundraiser with us before?
No, we never have.
Oh, welcome. Well, do you guys do anything for fundraising at your school?
Yeah, we typically do like Carl's Jr., Chick-fil-A, the drive-through deal.
Okay, yeah. So Chuck E. Cheese is going to be a little bit different from that. We're more of a destination location. So your family is going to come in, everybody sits down. We go from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., so we're a little bit longer than a lot of those places.
Okay.
In addition to that, we don't make our teachers work. I know that some of those other places...
Yeah, Carl's Jr. had to work the line.
Done that before,
that
yeah. So we don't make our teachers work. In fact, we're going to feed you. You in the Ticket Blaster, all of your students can come around and see. It's a really, really fun time for the kids
pretty
to
cool.
Do that.
Thank you.
Take some information, and then if you have any questions, just let me know. Of course, we always need to be respectful of other businesses when delivering this kind of message. But at the end of the day, our goal needs to be building sales and showing pride in your location and what it has to offer. The next important piece is to know your area. You probably know the breakdown of school districts in your town, but how many schools does that include? Where are they located? What nonprofits are popular? This information is easily gathered through searches from websites like greatschools.net. In addition, most school and school district websites are available to browse on the back office PC and will contain valuable information. You need to know your history. Creating a record of prior year events can be a powerful reference tool for both you and the guests. It is helpful to us to plan for sales trends and product mix. Guests will want to know what you've done in the past and how successful events have been, especially since the leadership in PTA can change frequently. This information can be easily gathered from the back office PC.
So where do we keep all of this information? How do we keep it organized? Each store will have a fundraising binder with tabs for all of the information we've just gathered. There's a tab for prior year sales, calendars for previous events, as well as a whole section for collecting information for each school or organization you interact with.
Each page corresponds to one school. After each contact or event, fill out more information on that page to use for reference when following up or booking next year's event.
The more organized you are, the more prepared you will be for any and all questions or scenarios your guests can throw at you. So it's time to get out there and sell your events. But where do you start? What's the best way to get your message across? The answer is...
it depends.
There are several effective methods, and you need to determine the best way that works in your location.
Hopefully, while gathering data about your area, you were able to collect specific contact information for each school. Remember, in all scenarios, it's always best to get actual names for your contacts. Sending out material with a generic title, or even worse, just the name of the school, is more likely to end up in the trash rather than in the hands of someone who can make a decision.
What happens to the mail at your house that gets addressed to occupant? Exactly. Snail mail. The back of the fundraising brochure is left blank intentionally, so you can write in the address and mail it directly to the school.
Live phone conversation. Make sure you are calling during non-peak times, like not during recess or lunches, and inquire the best way to get in contact with either a PTA president or a school treasurer or even the bookkeeper.
Sending emails. There are templates available to use when contacting schools about our fundraising program. Make sure to personalize them with your store's address and specific contact information. You should only use those generic strategies when you don't already have specific contact data. The more personal the contact, as in the more face-to-face you can get, the better. Use that awesome hospitality and sell it to them with everything you've got.
Direct contact. Send a personal email or call the direct line for your contact.
Store visit and school visit. Have the contact person meet you at your location, or you can set a time to meet them at the school itself.
Open house. Invite your contacts to an open house to discuss fundraising events. Once everyone is together, they can share ideas on how to generate the best sales, and most of them will bring their event calendars so you can book events right on the spot.
Work with your regional trainer and district manager for other suggestions on making these open house events incredibly successful. Once you've made contact or scheduled the meeting, what's next? The meeting is about them. You are here to make their school as much money as possible. Tell them why you are the obvious choice.
Ask questions. Where have they had fundraisers in the past? What did they like or not like about them? What are they looking for?
Go over the benefits of CEC fundraisers using your Know Your Product training. Try to outweigh the benefits of CEC versus the fundraisers they have had or are already having.
Discuss successes and financial results of fundraising events in the past. Using your prior year tab in your binder, you could even give them approximate donation amounts.
The key there is approximate. Don't guarantee any funds to any school that you deal with. Sell yourself. You will be there every step of the way. You can personalize their event to be wildly successful and profitable for both of you.
If they're not convinced, find out what you need or who you need to talk to get them to book.
If they are convinced, work out the details and gather information for the event. When the contact is ready to book, there are several options available for them.
Some of those include the website, calling the hotline, or you can even book it at your store level, but be sure to refer to your manual for the items that you need before you call.
Once the event is booked, don't think that your work is over. In fact, it's only just beginning. There are several key times that you want to reach out to your contact person before the event to help make things run smoothly.
You will know if an event has booked either from an email from your regional trainer or as it shows up on your reservation page. Using the email templates, send out a welcome email to the contact. The pre-written text will confirm their reservation details for accuracy and will introduce you as the primary contact if they have any questions or concerns. It will also instruct them on how to handle the promotional material they will be receiving electronically and through the mail. At this point, you should make a phone call to the contact person, ensuring they have received their email, containing the link with the online promotional materials, as well as their stickers and posters. You will also discuss their Chucky visit and other details, so be sure to refer to the manual for a more in-depth look at what you should include in this conversation. The day before the event, it is important to contact the school to confirm the time and location of Chucky's visit. You will also want to confirm that the stickers have been distributed to the teachers and that they have been instructed to hand them out at the end of the day tomorrow. Of course, check if there are any last-minute questions or concerns, and be sure to tell them how excited you are to host their event tomorrow.
A successful visit from Chucky to the school can make or break the event. Strive to get in front of as many kids as possible, and most of all, be excited. Throughout the visit, be sure to be energetic and ask the kids who's coming to Chuck E. Cheese tonight. Please remember that you are a guest of that school. The primary reason that the school is there is for learning, not advancing our business. So please be respectful, as little of a distraction as possible, and always follow the direction and lead of your contact, the school staff, the teachers, and the principal. It's time. The event is happening. This is the most important part of the entire process. If you and your team do not execute a great experience for the guests on the night of the event, they'll not want to rebook. Not to mention the impression you're making on all of those guests, some of which might be there for just the first time. There are dozens of tips and tricks to making an event run smoothly at your location, most of which are outlined in the fundraising manual. While some are management responsibilities, here are 4 of the main key points that you can impact and influence the night of the event.
The most effective way to distribute tokens with fundraiser stickers is through the Kid Check stand. After completing a proper Kid Check greeting,
including stamping,
of course, collect the stickers from all of the kids in the group entering, place them on the sticker sheet provided, and distribute the pre-cup tokens from inside the Kid Check stand. The purple token cart will have been stocked earlier in the day and placed at Kid Check, so if any additional tokens are needed, they can be removed from the cart. By providing these tokens to people as they are entering, it keeps the lines at cash clear and also eliminates people trying to redeem multiple stickers from multiple cashiers.
It is essential that cashiers are asking every guest if they are there to support the fundraiser. Even if they already know that they are, ask again.
This is a unique opportunity for all guests to access the ticket blaster on the night of the fundraiser. But if the blaster isn't running constantly, it can be an operational frustration. If your cashiers aren't pushing the blaster with every guest and the right person isn't staffed at the blaster, this will make our guests unhappy. Remember, this is a huge point of difference from all of the other fundraisers in our market.
Most importantly is you. Be visible, be interactive, and be willing to help every guest, especially your contact person. If guests ask what the total is of the donation on the night of the event, do not quote exact amounts. Just show that you're dedicated to making that school as much money as possible. And most importantly,
have fun.
The more fundraisers you book, the more you will learn about the patterns of sales and the biggest opportunities your store has on busy fundraiser nights.
Don't forget to follow up after the event to thank them for coming and to get feedback on the night. Remember, checks are guaranteed within 14 days, so if there's any issues, be sure to contact your regional trainer or the fundraising department.
Only you can put the Drazer in fundraiser.
No, just stop.
Building a great fundraising program is all about momentum. If you keep yourself organized, you do your research ahead of time, you reach out to every contact available, and you execute your fundraising nights flawlessly, your fundraising program in your location will grow by leaps and bounds. You are not alone in this process. You always have help, whether it be from people in your own location, from other successful fundraising locations in your district manager, your regional trainer, even the fundraising department at home office. There are all kinds of resources to help you be as successful as possible. So get out there, help build sales for your location, but more importantly, help build quality and lasting relationships and help raise some funds for those schools and nonprofit organizations in your community.